There is a lot happening in media, and of course the underlying current is the digitalization that we have seen continue already for some 15 years. Everything is digital, which means that the distribution channels will change. We have become less and less dependent on place and time in our media consumption, and the boundaries between different channels will vanish. I would nevertheless highlight three trends that I think are crucial in how broadcasting and TV will change in the coming years, and trends that I think have to be taken into account. First, a lot of the TV content and video is and continues to be consumed fresh. So it will be consumed either at the time when it's broadcast or very soon after it. This is also interlinked with connectivity and other issues, but I think that the latest figures prove that this freshness is a strong factor in how TV is produced and offered to audiences. The second trend that I see is that there is a lot of interaction happening in media. We see comments of audiences, we see sharing of links, we see participation of spectators and viewers, and this will change how programs are structured and offered to people. And I think that the third big change that we're seeing now is the paradox of choice. Somebody has said that people love choice, but they hate choosing. And this means that we in broadcasting companies and media houses who compile different materials into digestible packages need to be very aware of this priority of people. We need to make sure that what we offer can be easily consumed at times convenient to spectators and on channels in formats that are easy to receive and consume as media. So to summarize, it is most content that is produced, most of the content is produced and consumed fresh and will deteriorate with time quite quickly. Last night's sugar bowl is not relevant in a week's time. In 2 weeks it will be forgotten already. So most of the TV content is produced and consumed fresh. Second, there is a strong element of interactivity. And third, there is the paradox of choosing and choice. The role and the position of the consumer, of the media consumer, is not easy. The possibilities to choose from are growing and increasing at a very fast pace. In Europe alone, the European Broadcasting Union has listed more than 7,000 TV channels. In Finland we have about 30 TV channels, but still we find that the audiences focus on a small number of interesting and central channels in the media landscape. In Finland, 80% of TV watched is watched on 4 major channels. So we have a lot of choice, but still we tend to choose from a very small number of alternatives. And this puts, in my opinion, the broadcasters in a crucial role and central position in this digital ocean of content. If you can choose from anything, it is very hard to make this choice. And therefore we as broadcasters and our programming people who make the schedules, who decide what to show at what times, in what kind of packages is central. And this is it has a lot to do with the media habits, but also with the daily rhythm of people and families. We need to know when is it that families with small children want to watch children's programs. We need to know at what kind of intervals we need to offer a new episode of a certain series. And we need to be holding our thumb on and the finger on the pulse as well, because media habits are changing. I could give you an example of last night. We showed 5 first episodes of a new HBO series on our channel on a single night. So one after the other, we showed 5 episodes and put them all also into the catch-up library, so that people can eat or consume a number of episodes at one time. On the other hand, we have series that have a long life cycle. They might consist of 30 or 60 or 400 episodes, and there the rhythm that has to be built into the programming schedule is different. But it all has to do with our understanding of the audiences, of our customers, and their priorities. When do they want to see what kind of programs and in what kind of format? Within a short period, I believe that most TV sets will have an internet connection. They will be connected. A TV which is a dumb receiver only will disappear, and we expect as consumers to use certain types of connectivity elements in our viewing. We are now in a turbulent transition period, because there are many players in this TV production chain who all have introduced their own approaches to this connectivity. It is the broadcasters like us, it is the studios that have their own ideas of connectivity, it is the telecom operators, it is the other distributors, it is even the TV manufacturers. And the challenge we have at the moment is that this whole connectivity field is very fragmented, and it doesn't take into account the simplicity that the consumers expect. Consumers would like to see channel 2 if they press on the button 2, and this is made too complex with all the choice we're offered also technologically. And I hope that we will see a consolidation of this connectivity and interconnectivity of televisions, so that it is an integral and natural part of a broadcasting receiver to have built-in elements of interactivity to offer the window of choice for internet viewing, to offer technology for interaction with the broadcaster or the provider of the service, or with other consumers, and with these to enrich the experience of TV. At the same time, we are still seeing also 2 parallel trends of the screen. On the other hand, there will be many different screens, small screens for the pocket, portable screens on tablets, and then giant home theater screens. And we need to be able to offer a simple and rich TV experience for all of these environments. It might be that we use more and more two screens when we watch TV, maybe a big screen for the main picture and a secondary screen for playing a game with other viewers or commenting what we see on the major screen or looking at the schedules or backgrounds of the program or whatever. And this is all in a turmoil which proves that the TV as such has a bright future. It's of course always difficult to choose one major and most important factor, but still I would vote for TV everywhere. I would vote for and vision a future where we have all kinds of TV receivers at our disposal when we move from one situation to another situation. It might be a TV on the back seat of a car. It might be a TV in our pocket. It might be a TV with rich experience for film or music or sports or drama at home. And all this puts a lot of requirements and challenges for everybody who has anything to do with TV. TV used to be simple. It used to be limited in its offering. It used to be a separate technology. Now it's all interwoven. It's all part of a giant media machine, and it promises a lot. But this one visionary priority I would highlight is TV everywhere, and we need to make it simple for the consumers.